As the woman danced at the banquet, her skirt suddenly slipped halfway down. In an instant, she realized the truth. It must have been her scheming stepsister and aunt. They had tampered with her skirt, just to humiliate her in front of everyone, so that she would lose the chance to marry the esteemed general. Yet, the woman remained calm under pressure. Thinking quickly, she did something unexpected. She tore off the rest of her long skirt, and began performing ballet in front of the stunned crowd. As expected, her graceful dance captivated everyone. The audience erupted in applause. Even the general admired her and draped his cloak over her. The reason she could so effortlessly outsmart her malicious aunt and stepsister was that she was actually a CEO from the 21st century. She had died in a car accident on her way home from work, only to miraculously wake up in ancient times. At the same time, the memories of this body's original owner flooded her mind. She realized she was the eldest daughter of the William family. 15 years ago, when her mother was pregnant, her mother's personal maid took the opportunity to climb the ranks, and after succeeding, she drove both mother and daughter out of the William estate. Since then, the woman and her mother had lived in seclusion under false identities. However, the treacherous aunt, wanting to eliminate all threats, secretly ordered the servants to throw them into a dried-up well, fearing they might survive. She even commanded the servants to hurl stones down, bludgeoning them to death. Then, to ensure their fate, she had a 1,000-pound boulder placed over the well's opening. Thinking of how the original owner had been tormented by her mother and stepsister, the woman, now in her body, swore to take revenge. With every ounce of strength, she climbed out of the well. If she wanted to seek justice, her first step was to return to the William estate. However, her scheming stepsister blocked her at the gate. Just then, the lord of the house appeared. The woman instantly realized this was her father. Seizing the opportunity, she used her bracelet to cut his finger, then did the same to herself, letting their blood drip into a bowl. Seeing their blood merge together, her father immediately understood everything. Without hesitation, he brought his long-lost daughter home, but the malicious aunt, determined to conceal the past, pretended to be affectionate, claiming she had spent years searching for the eldest daughter. Of course, the woman saw through her act. That night, she took out a family portrait of the aunt's family. Staring at their happy faces, her heart ached as if it were being torn apart. Because their happiness was built upon her and her mother's suffering, her resolve only deepened. She vowed to destroy them all, and avenge her mother's tragic death. The next day arrived in a flash. The general sent word urging the fulfillment of the marriage contract, but her shameless stepsister insisted that since she and the general had grown up together, they should have been wed long ago. Yet the woman clearly remembered that this engagement had been arranged by her grandfather for her, so she brought it up. Meanwhile, the cunning aunt had already devised a sinister plan. She believed that as long as she ruined the woman's purity, the general would refuse to marry her. That night, she ordered the butler to sneak outside the woman's window and blow in a heavy dose of aphrodisiac incense. As the drug took effect, and the woman lost control of herself, the butler stepped inside, ready to destroy her innocence. But just then, a mysterious man appeared, striking the butler unconscious from behind.